Gentlemen, the moment we have been waiting for. We have finally gotten a release window for Aces of Thunder, and probably the biggest news, second to the announcement of Aces of Thunder, is that this game is coming to PC. It is coming as a Steam release. And oh my goodness, for those who don't understand, this is huge news. We were all worried that the PS VR2 community was not going to be big enough to sustain the community that this game was going to require. However, two things that I've read are going to completely shatter that reality, that old, outdated reality now. The first is that this is in fact going to be a PC game with PSVR 2 cross-platform. And one other reason that I have actually read, but I'm not going to get into quite yet. I'm going to react to the video. There's a video that released with this information that I have not watched yet, and you guys are going to get my live reaction. But why does my opinion matter? Why am I so excited for this? And just a quick introduction, here's why. For those who don't know me, I've been covering Aces of Thunder from the very first day. I've made 17 videos on this game so far, and all the news, all of the updates that we've got from it. I played the War Thunder Sim sister game to Aces of Thunder for the last 7 to 8 years now, and I have a YouTube channel based off of that. I'm also a PlayStation player who has never flown War Thunder in VR and very much wants to. So yes, I'm like the perfect customer for a game like this. And here we go, here's my live reaction. Let's get a good look. So minute 54 long. This is the longest trailer we've gotten so far. Looks like Typhoons. That's a lot of Typhoons. 20 mils, we already had that confirmed. I've got all of the aircraft confirmed except the Japanese ones. Another Spitfire with the hand movements. Looks like you can walk around the plane. What is this? Okay, so you can't really just tell, but I know from just the War Thunder Sim port over that these are likely A6M3s, especially because the A6M2 in War Thunder is around a 2.3. It's a rank 2 to 3 aircraft, right? And most of the aircraft that are becoming to Aces of Thunder are around like the 3.7 to 4.7 BR range. So I'm already expecting the A6M3 to come in over the A6M2 and these do in fact look like a whole lot of A6M3s. That's going to be awesome. Okay, the Razorback confirmed again. Originally in the release video, we'd actually gotten a shot at the bubble canopies, probably the D25 P47s. But here we can see the Razorbacks with bombs, which is pretty important. Looks like all player-controlled aircraft on that one. Fly legendary planes inside of the cockpit. Looks like something Russian. P40C, already had that confirmed. Pulling the canopy, I couldn't tell what that aircraft was. More P40Cs. Sorry, P51Cs. The red tail versions. That again looks like an A6M3, more Typhoons, Spitfire. What is this? Okay, I think that was another 0. IL-2 escorted by what looks like a Yak-7, or the Yak-5B, sorry. Focke-Wulfs. What is this fight? Okay, this is a very European fight right here. You can see the Typhoons, you can see what he looks like a 109, being followed closely by the Focke-Wulf. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hold on. Let's not skip the words. Try multiplayer battles or solo missions. Guys, this is huge. Solo missions have not been confirmed. Mind you, they've said that there won't be a campaign, but there have been no official confirmation of any type of solo missions. I have speculated in the past, judging by the amount of aircraft that we see in a lot of these missions, that it seems like some of these could be spawned in by certain players. I don't know if these are going to be custom-made missions or presets, but solo missions are going to be available. So whether you have people to play with online or not, you are always going to be able to play Aces of Thunder, which I think for many people is a deciding factor about whether this is going to be a good purchase for you. So that is awesome. That is super exciting. Okay, back into the video. Still, the only thing we've seen for the Japan has been the A6M3. There we go. Still more A6M3s. Oh, okay. See, that's why I opened my big fat mouth so they can prove me wrong immediately. That is a J2Y2, right? Sorry, fuck. That is a J2M2. We've got Raidens, fellers. We've got Raidens. I figured this was going to be in the game, judging that every nation seems to have some type of boom and zoom fighter, and Japan, this was right in that BR range. I had speculated that this was going to be in the game, and it looks like it will be. Across all key theaters of war. Wow, it's a lot of tracers. Dude, just the amount of aircraft that we see is so staggering. I would love to see if this is, like what the multiplayer is going to look like, because this does not look like they're all player controlled. And if they are, first off, holy crap. But even if they aren't, having the ability to have the players mix in with what looks like objective-based either bomber intercept missions or ground strike missions or things like that of that sort are going to add so much to the atmosphere of the game, which not for naught, but War Thunder is missing in its entirety. Holy crap, it's a lot of planes. Oh, and the beautiful mosquitoes with the rocket pods. So nice to see. I was a P63 for a quick second. Is this an IL-2? If this is an IL-2, then they've reworked the cockpit just a little bit. That's really interesting. Yeah, it's got to be an IL-2. Oh yeah, for sure. You can see the lines on the nose. Definitely 100%. Lots of tracers going on. Another LA. And what is this? Fighting over what looks like sand. So we've got, I don't know what map this would be. I actually don't know what aircraft this would be. My instinct wants to say something Japanese, but it doesn't seem to make sense with the desert, and it looks like we're flying with a bunch of 109s? That's hard to tell. If anybody knows what cockpit that was, let me know in the comments below. Here we go with the Yaks, firing on another Focke-Wulf, lots of Focke-Wulf footage. More IL-2 footage, escorts, oh there you go. The heavy cannons in the nose, more fighter footage. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, Key 61! Yes, there we go. Okay, hold on, we're gonna back up. Like I said, we haven't gotten confirmation of many Japanese aircraft here. And this is in the final days of probably their release. Here we go. So, looks like bombs under the wings. I'm trying to look for some 20mm cannons. I can't even see them. I can't see them on the cockpits. Let's check the wings of my plane. You can't see it there. Okay. So the Key 61 can carry two 20mm cannons or can carry 450 caliber machine guns. Both of which are very good. In fact, in War Thunder Sim itself, I actually prefer just having the lighter aircraft because the Japanese 50 cals, for whatever reason, hit like a truck. They always seem to do damage on something, and I just prefer the extra maneuverability. But I would guess, judging by the BR ranges, like I said before, that we're probably going to be getting those 20mm cannons. More fighter aircraft here. Experience authentic dogfighting. Okay. I mean, if that's what they're going for, what is this? Oh, do you know what it may be? That could be the cockpit for the P-47 Razorback. I'll be honest, I haven't flown it a ton. I've flown all of the 47 variants except the Razorback because I don't have any way to lean to the left or right and the visibility is really poor out the rear. But that's exactly what this is. Hands-on, we know that you can use your hands basically everything inside of the cockpit, or all of the main controls, sorry. You can also use it for tail gunner support, believe it or not. We just passed the P63, Aces of Thunder, wishlist now, on Steam and PlayStation VR2. That is massive. It's so massive. That's crazy. And while we're here, I actually want to address something I've seen, which is people saying that Aces of Thunder is simply a paid version of War Thunder Sim, or just War Thunder in general, because you can fly War Thunder with VR already. And here's the deal. No. The whole reason that they've developed Aces of Thunder, even as a separate game, is because the Dagor engine, as far as War Thunder goes, cannot support hand controls inside of the cockpits. It cannot support it inside of tanks. The VR support within War Thunder is simply a camera trick. You are not a physical being inside of the cockpit. And they've never been able to fix that. They've tried to address it plenty of times. In fact, when you go to boot up War Thunder VR in War Thunder, it brings up a file named Aces of Thunder. They've tried making the hands-on experience in War Thunder plenty of times in the past, and it hasn't worked. And I believe this started off because they also had promised PlayStation a VR version, or some way that they can incorporate their new PSVR 2 into War Thunder, and it also didn't work. So they developed this game on the side. And now, our main concerns of the game having a low population, of it being only multiplayer, those are completely gone. We have now a Steam release, hopefully to be cross-platform. That actually hasn't been said yet. I shouldn't have said that in the intro. And the confirmation of solo missions. This is the best news we have ever had, aside from the release. Aside from the unexpected release trailer for Aces of Thunder. This is massive news. Guys, I've covered this news from day one. If you were at all interested in flying War Thunder Sim, or if you were at all interested in playing Aces of Thunder or following the news for it, please subscribe. I've been the only channel on YouTube covering this consistently, which means I'm the only channel anywhere covering this consistently. I'm the moderator of the Reddit, and I've got a channel for it on my Discord server, which will be in the description. Fellers, if you can't tell, I'm very excited. I know that's dangerous in the modern day gaming industry to get hyped for things, but here we are. I'm on the hype train. This is the only game I'm allowing myself to get on, so please follow along with me. Appreciate you guys watching. Adios, fellers.